Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the Death Race. Today we've got the last 8 cars competing in 2 groups of the semifinals, and they'll each run 8 laps. Representing DRT3K, it's Sam Hall driving a Crescendo, the lightest of the remaining vehicles at just over 45 grams. Sam won his group in all 4 previous rounds, racking up 8 lap victories and a tournament-leading 52 points. One of 2 drivers from Arlo Racing to make it this far, Mr. Devilish Dark is at the helm of a typical team vehicle for Arlo, a Ford Thunderbird. Devilish is only 2 points behind Sam overall. Another team to advance 2 drivers to the semis, Numbskull of Numbskull Racing, like Sam, is also driving a fantasy car, this one a Black Widow modeled after the Marvel superhero. In this car, Numbskull only has 44 points, splitting 2 wins and 2 second-place finishes, accruing 6 lap victories, half of those in round 1. Rounding out the group as one of a pair of drivers for G4 Diecast Racing, Speedy G is in a Mustang Boss 302, now minus roof rockets. Before losing his weapon, Speedy had the heaviest of the remaining cars at 50.3 grams, and hasn't won his group since the first round, totaling 46 points. Sam and Devilish start us off up front, Numbskull and Speedy in the back. No visible separation yet, and Sam Hall gains the first lead of the day. Numbskull drops to the back, and Speedy G is on his side. He completes the rollover as the field flies away. And lap 1 is Sam, Devilish, and Numbskull. Looks like Speedy tried to take turn 3 too shallow while trying to catch the leaders and rolled himself. Unfortunately, without those roof rockets, he wasn't able to right himself like in previous rounds. An otherwise fast and clean lap. The front row takes the top 2 spots. Numbskull and Sam on the front, Speedy and Devilish in the back for lap 2. Another dead heat to turn 1, and again the pole position pays off. Speedy goes high in 3 this time and nearly allows Devilish to make the pass. Sam Hall gaining on Numbskull, but Numbskull takes lap 2. Speedy G takes 3rd and Devilish 4th. Another lightning fast lap, and they're not really giving me a whole lot of highlight material here. Sam Hall maintains his 1-point lead, though Numbskull passes up Mr. Devilish for 2nd. Speedy and Numbskull share the front row for lap 3 with Devilish and Sam in the back. Speedy with a quick jump, but Numbskull evens it up as they go around turn 1, and Numbskull retakes the lead from the outside. Speedy blocks Sam and Devilish passes, then loses the position right back to Sam in the funnel, but everyone clears the line for the 2nd consecutive lap. Sam Hall all over Speedy G the whole lap, but Speedy plays some great defense with a block on the overpass, again as they enter the triangle, finally blocking first Sam, then Mr. Devilish on the final straight. I'd say those 3 points this lap were well earned. Back-to-back wins puts Numbskull on top of Sam Hall by a point, Mr. Devilish and Speedy G now tied for 3rd with 5. Lap 4 could be critical as their point standings after this one will determine their rotation for the remaining 4 laps. Speedy gets a nose ahead, ooh, and he rolls in turn 2! Numbskull spins and gets hung up behind Speedy as Devilish and Sam make the pass. I think Numbskull's going to get stuck with a DNF as Mr. Devilish Dark Hue and Sam Hall coast to a 1-2 finish to close out the first half. This was the first start today where the leaders were slightly offset entering turn 1, and that slight advantage quickly turns into bad luck for Speedy G. Numbskull actually gets sideways and spins totally separate from Speedy's wreck, but turning backwards probably didn't help him avoid the traffic. Sam Hall reassumes the points lead up by 2 over Numbskull. Mr. D closes to within 1 of Numbskull while Speedy G is still languishing in the back with 5. They reset based on their points totals with Sam and Numbskull up front. Sam Hall with a fast start, but Numbskull finds a boost of speed and spins his way out front. Devilish spins in the back as Numbskull finally clears Sam and they're off like rockets. Sam spins on the overpass and connects with Speedy as Numbskull flies to another win. Sam holds on to 2nd while Speedy turns in another disappointing result. Ooh, and Devilish has narrowly avoided a long fall to the subtrack safety surface. Devilish was right with Sam at the start, but looks like he got pinched out by Speedy and nearly drove off the track before turn 2. Sam overdoes it and slides on the overpass, but only misses out on challenging Numbskull for the victory. Things starting to look a little uneven here as Sam and Numbskull pull away from Devilish and Speedy, but up to 12 points still up for grabs. Lap 6 puts Mr. Devilish on the pole with Sam on the outside and Speedy and Numbskull in the back. Speedy gives Devilish a bump, but Sam Hall gets in front of the outside lane. Numbskull gets loose as Devilish narrowly misses the inside pass on Sam. The front pair pull away and Sam spins. Ooh, but he catches a break as Devilish unable to find the line passed. After taking the lead in the inside lane in turn 2, Sam swaps lanes to go high in 3 and nearly leaves the door open for Mr. Devilish Dark Hue. Sam's rear end chooses a poor time to try to take the lead, but this time it's Sam who gets lucky. Sam continues to lead and things are looking dire for Speedy, who needs to win out just to tie Numbskull for second. 2 laps to go as underdog Speedy and Devilish share the front row. Speedy quick out of the gate again, but takes the smallest of leads into one and gets in front. Devilish spins and plays spoiler for Speedy. They cluster into the triangle and break free of Sam, who's slow in the back. Devilish fighting Numbskull tooth and nail, and ooh, Numbskull gets jammed by the funnel. I think Sam Hall is stalled in the final turn, and Speedy G and Mr. Devilish could not have asked for a better lap 7 result. I almost think Mr. D had planned to let Speedy take the lead, as he almost immediately gets sideways, like he realizes he can't win in a drag race with Numbskull or Sam, and had to use his weight to make something happen. And not until they're nearly to the final turn do Devilish and Numbskull straighten out. Sam may have just decided to quit that lap rather than risk damage to his car. While they close the gap a bit, Sam still on top with 19, Numbskull second with 16, Devilish third with 15, and Speedy still needing a miracle just to tie. Numbskull will defend from the pole on the final lap, Speedy G outside. Hard to tell who's got the advantage, and Speedy rides the outside right with Numbskull and finally spins out. Numbskull is loose and blocks Sam Hall. Numbskull slows, and Sam and Devilish both make the pass, and all 4 cars hit the finish funnel. While those 2 wins will amazingly not be enough to get it done, Speedy G has to be commended for some outstanding driving from the front row on the final 2 laps. He floors it through the outside of the first 2 turns, then throws a timely block to prevent Numbskull from returning the favor. Numbskull rides the bottom half of the track pretty much sideways, and when he gets free, he's too slow to match Sam and Devilish. Sam Hall wins, only finishing worse than second twice in 8 laps. Mr. Devilish Dark Hue climbs all the way back to tie it up with Numbskull, so despite 4 extra laps, we're gonna see at least 2 more. Numbskull's 3-lap victories puts him on the inside first in this best of 3. They hit turn 1 even, and Numbskull spins his way out front and pulls away as Devilish slows. Devilish is not closing, and Numbskull takes lap 1 no contest. Devilish is so frustrated he slides to a stop on the final straight. They swap lanes, and all that fighting to catch Numbskull may be for nothing if Devilish doesn't win on this lap. Numbskull definitely faster on the outside and again spins out front. It's almost like he's taunting Team Arlo. He breaks free on the overpass, and Devilish is not gonna catch him. Numbskull will follow Sam into the finals, while sadly we have to say goodbye to Devilish and Speedy G. In what is now the last remaining entry for G4 Diecast Racing, leading off Group 2, it's Mega G driving his shoebox. Mega G not only has 4 guns, but he's only placed second once, and that was when he was matched up with finalist Sam Hall. He's racked up 50 total points. From Funky Mother Chicken Racing, Ironheart 54 is driving his Count Muscula. Iron has had a tough tournament facing drivers like Arlo, Crystal ZD, Numbskull, and K, but looked strong most recently in the quarterfinal Wildcard Thunderdome and brings 47 points into the semis. Speaking of Kay, Iron will get a rematch with the last remaining driver from Arlo Racing. In her Audi R8 Spider, Kay has been on a win streak since placing second in round 1, most recently topping Ironheart 54 in a runoff. And lastly, attempting to put a second car through to the finals, Numbskull is driving a Muscle and Blown. In this car, which is now the heaviest remaining in the tournament at 50.2 grams, Numbskull has only won a single group and had an interesting wildcard runoff, winning 2 laps and DNFing 3 times. He brings the fewest total points at 42. Mega G and Ironheart 54 start up front, Kay and Numbskull in the back. They're super close into one, and Mega G takes the lead as Iron spins behind him. They get single file, Kay and Numbskull slide as Mega G pulls away. Lap 1 is all G4 Diecast. Ironheart 54 claims second, and Numbskull is stalled in turn 4, and Kay has come off track on top of Goose's Maverick Grabber. A pretty dominant first lap for Mega G, with no challengers due to numerous control issues across the field. A double DNF to start the group, but they've got 7 more laps to recover. Kay takes the pole with Mega G outside, Numbskull and Iron in the back. Kay grabs the lead from the inside lane, and Numbskull nearly wrecks in turn 2. Mega G and Ironheart all over Kay. They hit the final straight. Kay gets wild. Mega G steals the win. Kay is second, Ironheart third, and Numbskull with a late fourth. As the group approached turn 2, Ironheart turns down into Numbskull and puts him partially over the inside wall, but he survives despite a ruined chance at a good finish. The other 3 fly around the track, and it winds up being too quick for Kay, who completely loses control on the final straight, coughing up the lead and nearly dropping back to third. Back-to-back wins puts Mega G at 8, Iron has 5, Kay 3, and Numbskull only 1 so far. Numbskull up front for the first time today with Kay on the outside. Kay gets nearly a full car length ahead and she blasts out front. The field finally gets in line with Numbskull holding on to second. They come to the finish, and this time Kay holds a steady line for the win, Numbskull second, Mega G third, and Ironheart fourth. Lightning quick this time with no drama. Kay and Numbskull get back into the mix, but Mega G continues to lead 2 points over Kay. Ironheart 54 on the pole for lap 4 with Numbskull outside. Numbskull gets slightly ahead, and he takes the lead for the first time today. Numbskull spins! He gets turned around but maintains the lead. Iron challenges, but Numbskull holds on for the win. Kay and Mega G smash through the funnel, and I'm not sure who got there first. More than the usual amount of drama on the lower part of the track today, as Numbskull spins on the overpass, but surprisingly, Iron is unable to make the pass. He nearly catches Numbskull again, just ahead of a sliding Kay. Still don't know who took third, and slowing it down further, the view is partially obscured because Mega G climbs over Kay, but officials are awarding Kay third place on this lap. And with that, the group is the closest it's been all day. Mega G continues to lead with 11, Ironheart 54 and Kay now tied at 9, and Numbskull only a point behind them with 8 following strong laps 3 and 4. Kay and Iron swap in the order due to Kay's lap victory, and Mega G starts from the pole on lap 5. Kay gets a nose ahead, and she beats Mega G for the lead. Numbskull spins and Mega G catches Kay. They come to the final straight, and Mega G slingshots around to steal the win for the second time. Iron smashes into Kay for third, and Numbskull with another disappointing lap. Numbskull with more spinning issues allows Ironheart to make the pass exiting turn 3. Kay drives smooth but loses speed on the final straight, and Mega G is right there to take advantage again. Mega G's lead is now 3 over Kay, who's now in sole possession of second place. Iron and Mega share the front row for lap 6, Numbskull and Kay in the back. The outside lane definitely faster, and Mega G's on his side. The field is jammed behind him as he continues to flip around. Ironheart breaks free, looks like the others have now as well. Ironheart 54 wins lap 6 from the pole, Kay takes second, Ooh, and Numbskull hits K as he crosses for third. Mega G just put up one of the longer slides we've seen in a long time. He gets one of the better advantages off the initial drag in this group, but swaps lanes too quickly and rolls when he bumps the wall. He comes so close to righting his car in turn 3, and with all the pushing, I'm surprised he didn't catch a break. Ironheart does, as he's the first to find a clear path and he converts it to a W. Believe it or not, we've got a 3-way tie for first after 6 laps, and Numbskull is now only 4 points behind. Numbskull will be out front for both of the remaining laps, while Mega G will have to find a way to win from the back. Iron gets a nose ahead of Numbskull. Oh, and he shoves Numbskull off the track. Mega G tries to pass and Iron says, "No way, Jose." Ironheart 54 wins a big one. Mega G takes second. And wait, K passes Mega G in the funnel? I swear I saw Mega G enter the tunnel. We'll have to check the replay. The subtrack safety surface the star on this lap, as Numbskull will not be sending 2 cars to the finals. Iron must have been holding back his aggression in the first half, but here he doesn't pull any punches with Numbskull, who is challenging for the lead. He nearly wrecks Mega G for the same reason moments later. Ironheart 54 assumes a 1-point lead over Mega G, who himself has a 1-point lead over K. Only 2 of these 3 will move on for a chance at the championship. K starts from the pole with Numbskull on the outside looking to play spoiler. K with a great start jumps out front, and she and Numbskull both slide. Iron with trouble in the back, and Numbskull takes a shot from Mega G. He gets hit by Iron as well, and something's wrong with K in the triangle. Mega G has passed her up again, and she gets bumped by Numbskull, taking second just ahead of Ironheart 54. Ooh, and Numbskull narrowly avoids being clobbered by the finish cam. K takes full advantage of that pole position start, but she and Numbskull nearly blow it spinning before turn 2. Nothing comes of it, and K gets way ahead when Numbskull spins for a second time, nearly taking out Mega G in the process. Numbskull played the role of spoiler well, as he nearly took out Ironheart as well. K must have spun out off camera, because when she comes back into view, she's so slow, Mega G flies on by, stealing the win for, no joke, the 3rd time this round. Sadly, K is going to be kicking herself after that, because had she taken the lap, we would have had a 3-way tie for first again, but as it sits, Mega G wins and Ironheart 54 edges out K by a single point for second. Don't forget, Aaron Yonda over at Junkyard Joust is preparing to host an Apocalypse Joust. So if you've enjoyed the Mad Max style theming of this tournament, be sure to get over to Aaron's channel and check out his flavor of insanity. Well, there it is. After months of competition, we're down to the final 4. Congratulations to Sam Hall, Mega G, Ironheart 54, and Numbskull. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the exciting conclusion to the death race.